Hey everybody, time to do a traditional core set draft. Player draft. We're doing the best of three. Let's open up something spicy. Okay, a lot of white and black cards here. Containment Priest is a reasonable card. Siege Striker has seemed to be pretty good. Vryn Windminger I also think is reasonable. Yeah, eliminates just good black removal. Could go for like Siege Striker, I guess. Siege Striker or Eliminate are probably the two ones I'm looking at the most. Do I want to just leave white open? There are like a couple good white cards here that other people might take. There also are some reasonable black cards. I do think Crypt Lurker is pretty playable. Let's just go for Eliminate, even though I think it's pretty close between Siege Striker and Eliminate. Ah, maybe I should have picked it up. Could have really gone for it. Legion's Judgment is pretty good. Turn to Slag. Pretty good. Maybe I'll just pick up Siege Striker now, and we'll see where we get to. If you gain 3 or more life this turn, create a 2/2 flyer. That seems pretty good. Even Gaggle Master. Yeah, this card can kind of just win the game on its own, though. If we're going to go for the life gain strategy, though, I probably should go Griffinary. Not totally sure. I guess let's go for the Gaggle Master right now. It's a little more generically good. Tavern Swindler. Could just pick up that and then start going for the black-white life gain strategy. Seems okay. Maybe we'll get a Radiant Fountain at some point. What do we like here? Destroy target artifact or enchantment. It's just a 5-drop, though. Maybe Short Sword is better? We could try going for black-red. Like, we're not super in either of these colors. So we could go for a sacrifice-style deck. I just don't really like Short Sword or, Infernal Scarring or Rambunctious Mutt that much. So we're just going to take this and see where it goes. Okay, this is reasonable for the black-white life gain. Selfless Savior seems, fine as well. Let's go for that, and then we'll hopefully pick up some good cards for it. So we do have, a couple sources of life gain. We don't have any payoffs yet, but the payoffs are things like Griffinary if that ends up coming around. Archfiend's Vessel. Valor Steed 5 mana for a 3/3 and a 2/2. Better with Anthem effects. Guess maybe I'll just pick this up. I'm not sure, maybe Valorous Steed is better. It's just not even that good of a payoff, like... Ooh, Sanguine Indulgence. Like, Alchemist's Gift could also be it. We'd love to pick up, like, another, like, the other one of these that we don't get. If you can get 1 mana, return 2 creatures to your hand, though, that's super good. Vryn Windmayer came around. Sanguine Indulgence as well. Well, I think we're probably going to pick up the Vryn Wingmare. I mean, this is just... It's not like its ability is the most relevant thing ever, but it is just a, 2/1 flyer for 3. And the ability definitely can, make opponents' removal cost a little more, mess up their plans for, just playing the next couple turns. Yes, this pack. Looks like, I mean, red might be kind of open. I don't know if I want to take Staunch Shieldmate. It seems super medium. I guess I'll take Short Sword and we'll see if we play it. Okay, I'll just take this 2-drop with Flash here. And you can pump it. Okay. I don't know if we're playing a ton of Short Swords here, but take the not land. And here we go. Oh boy. So Massacre Worm, that's the one. That's the one here. We're passing on, Siege Striker. Uh, Light of Promise is also good, but I mean, Massacre Worm's just a bomb. It's unfortunate because I think we would have liked to have Light of Promise. That would have been, very on theme and stuff. But can't pass up Massacre Worm. No way. Witch's Cauldron seems pretty reasonable. Village Rites is okay. Don't need another Blood Glutton, so Witch's Cauldron. We don't have a ton of like sack targets. Maybe we'll end up sacking things to like get them back later with Sanguine Intelligence. Indulgence. Yeah. Hmm. Like, Enthralling Hold is pretty crazy, but it's not really splashable. Is Meteorite good? 2 damage to any target, add 1 mana. Sometimes this doesn't even kill things, though. Could just take Anointed Cloister? Or Alchemist's Gift, maybe. Like, Alchemist's Gift with things like Siege Striker, I think could be really good. And I'm not sure, I think Meteorite's not that good. It's possible I could be wrong, but it's like a 5 mana deal too. I think it's always nice to have an Alchemist's Gift in the deck. Ooh, a Kitesail Freebooter. Liliana Steward. I think probably Kitesail, passing on a Celestial Enforcer. We have a couple creatures with flying. Yeah, we have two right now, and we're gonna have a third with kite sail. We might end up using one of those. We'll see. Ooh, Vryn Wingmare. Crypt Lurker, Sky Scanner. We might be discarding a creature card with this. Could just take another Vryn Wingmare and go for some flyers a little bit. None of these really gain life. Ooh, Basri's Acolyte. Ooh, there's actually a bunch of goodies here. Another Witch's Cauldron. So Basri's Acolyte strikes me as the pick off the bat. We can put some counters on a couple of our flyers here. It also has lifelink. I don't know if we want two Witch's Cauldrons. There definitely is some diminishing returns for our deck. Ooh, nice Shrine. We're not going to pick it, but... Gale Swooper. Swinging for some damage. Okay. We'll kind of use it to pick up one of our ground creatures. And then get in. Niambi? Yeah, I don't think that's crazy or anything. I'm not really sure if we want the Walking Corpse. Maybe I'll take a second Witch's Cauldron for now, and we'll see if we play it. I actually think with all these flyers, short swords could be good. Skeleton Archer, that's a fine card. So they're not great with Vryn Wingmare because they cost more, but I don't think we're playing Gloomsower, or any of these for that matter. Because Vryn Wingmare makes them cost more, but maybe if we can get them down earlier. Uh, we don't have any fixing as well. Be great to pick up a dual land. I'll prioritize those pretty highly in the next pack. I'm kind of surprised this wheeled. I think in any non-mono green deck, this is pretty good. We're not even playing the third short sword. Scoos. Gormand is pretty good. Swift Response is also pretty good. I'm a little surprised I don't have a Swift Response yet. I think Gormand's probably the pick. It's a solid card. And we are going to have some smaller creatures that we don't mind sacking later. You know, once we get in for damage with them once, we can sack them, so seems good. Oh man, Waker of Waves. This card is pretty crazy, I think. Just gonna go for Tavern Swindler though. Passing on another Blood Glutton, which I don't think we would be playing. Another Waker of Waves. Maybe we should have been in blue. Wow. Feline Sovereign. This is okay removal. Yeah, it's kind of between Basri's Acolyte and Secure the Scene. For some 5-mana removal where they get a 1/1 after. Not great because they can sack it with Gormand. I think maybe our plan is we sort of make some flyers and then swing in with them and we can buff them up with short swords and Basri's Acolyte. So I think this card is really good for us. Hmm. Gain protection. Another skeleton archer could just pick that up. Maybe I'll just pick up another archer here. Not sure if we're even gonna play it, actually. Hmm. We'll see, though. Maybe we will. Now we have another chance to take Fear of Resistance, or Feat of Resistance. It's the only card in our colors. Maybe we're in the wrong colors here, although all the uncommons have been going late. Yeah, so that probably means we're in the wrong colors, right? It's a little unfortunate. It's actually possible that this could be playable for us. Oh yeah, man, Siege Striker with +1/+1 counters on it. Maybe we even give it flying with one of our Gale Swoopers. Oh, is this even an Idol of Endurance deck? Oh, can we splash blue? Our mana is so bad. I don't think we're even playing Idol of Endurance, though. Maybe, though. Could be a good board card, but this card's just insane if we can end up playing it, so I'll take this and hope we get like a dual land or something. Oh boy. Legion's Judgment seems pretty good here. Kitesail Freebooter's okay. No dual lands yet. I don't know. I don't really even think we're playing that, but we'll see. It'd be really cool to splash this because we do have a lot of flyers. Nope. Unfortunate. Rambunctious Mutt for the board. Not too much. I'm not expecting to pick up too much in these next couple packs. Okay, well we could pick up Prismite if we want to do the splash. That's one way to get blue. Yeah, we're not playing any of these. Looks like green was pretty open. There's so many green cards going late here. So we have kind of an interesting deck here. We're going to be going for some tempo plays. I don't even know if we're playing like any of our kind of life gain payoff stuff, but got some reasonable top end. Is Witch's Cauldron even good here? Like, what are we planning to get with it? I guess just anything our opponent uses a removal spell off of. Maybe the 2/2 Knight created from this. Maybe we'll just cut Witch's Cauldron here. It's kind of like anti-removal tech, though. Not sure. Feat of Resistance also does that, but I think I want to keep Feat of Resistance. 18 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hmm. I'm not totally sure what to cut here. We could be like Witch's Cauldron, second Gale Swooper. Because what are we even picking up that's lower than it? Siege Striker, I guess, is what we're planning to pick up. And you can like tap it with Gale Swoop. You can tap Gale Swooper when it enters. Tap another guy, swinging for 6 or something. Could just cut a Blood Glutton. That's probably one of the cuts, actually. And then our last cut, I'm not sure. I really am not sure. I really like having Basri's Acolyte. I think these cards are going to serve us very well. Could just cut like Alchemist's Gift, I guess. Sure, let's try this. Oh, except let me just change the lands real quick. Really supposed to play more white? Nah. Maybe. We do want to hit double white on 4 like fairly often, but I'm just not sure. We do have a fair amount of black pips on 2, so probably doesn't really matter that much. Hopefully by the time we get to 6 we have however many, black sources we need anyway. Massacre Worm doesn't really play into our plan, but maybe we can just slam it and go for the win late game. Let's see what we got. We've got not that much sideboard tech. We have some anti-artifact enchantment sideboard tech, but great. This is super keepable. 3 castable 2-drops and a removal spell. Our opponent has these sleeves. I would actually love to get these sleeves. I missed it by a little bit though, because I wasn't playing MTG Arena like that much during Ikoria. They're the Ikoria sleeves for hitting level like 90 or something. Our opponent mulled to 5 and Wall of Runes. I don't even know if Kitesail Freebooter will have a target here. I guess we'll find out though. It's possible I could just like win the game by Kitesail Freebootering something in his hand. Okay, I get his miscast. Yep. Library Larcenist. So he's probably going to attack next turn, and I'll just block it with a 2/2 or something. Our opponent's going to be pretty starved for resources here. He can trade Library Larcenist in for a card, but I'm not sure if that is going to end up being that good in the long run. I guess I'm just playing Tavern Swindler kind of as a pair with upside here. Draw a card. I mean, if you attack, I'm still gonna block it. Okay. Sure. So I could go Gale Swooper or I could go Blackguard Tavern Swindler. I'm not really sure if I don't think I'm trying to gain life really, so I think I could just leave this up as a blocker or I could get in for 3 with it, or for 2 with it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna start getting in for a little more damage. And I will trade this off if opponent attacks. Okay, they did that before combat, so I now know about it. They could have killed my creature for sure with it, because I absolutely would have blocked. I'll just attack with the flyers. I guess I will... No, I'll play the Tavern Swindler. So I'll just keep up both of these in case our opponent wants to play another Titanic Growth and swing in. Okay, Legion's Judgment could be very reasonable for destroying Lore Scale Quaddle in a sec. I guess I attack with Masked Blackguard as well, right? And then if they block with one of their walls, I'll double pump it? This is sorcery speed anyway, there's no target, so... Oh, I mean, if they block with either of their actual creatures, this gets a whole lot better. But doing this just allows us to, like, pick off their walls one by one. I actually wouldn't hate it if they made the Lore Scale Quotal bigger, because it means I could kill it this turn. Another Library Larcenist, okay. I mean, the big problem our opponent is on is they are on a 2-turn clock right now from Kitesail Freebooter and Gale Swooper. Yep. Yeah. So our opponent could potentially have something to kill some flyers here, but Lower Scale Codal is going to get big, but I don't think there's anything they can really have. Make me sack a flyer? I think I still kill them though, because they can't block everything. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Game 1 is good. So I didn't see anything that makes me want to board in what am I thinking about? Rambunctious Mutt. They didn't have a ton of removal, so Witch's Cauldron seems meh. Masked Blackguard could be good for blocking Library Larcenists. We could almost ambush them a little bit. They still get a 2-for-1 with that then. No real need for Skeleton Archer. Guess we'll just go with the same deck. Well, we'll toss this back, of course. Yeah, this looks a lot better. Keep 6. We'll just toss the 5-drop back. Gives us a 2-3-4. Our opponent mulliganed twice again? That's pretty brutal. I can't tell if they're they probably just have an unlucky draw, but maybe they're looking for the God Hand. of some sort. Library larcenist enchanting, uh, rousing reed, that's what it's called. Well, I think Kitesail freebootering away whatever non-creature they're about to play is pretty good. Titanic Growth? Yeah, it's pretty good. So, Skeleton Archer can't really pick off the Quaddle. Hmm. I foresee a potential double block in my future on this Quaddle. I think it's probably fine to kill it now. Okay, so Skeleton Archer is kind of useless here, but I can kill the Quaddle next turn with a double block if I want. Oh, but then Library Larcenist can continue getting in, so I'm probably not even going to do it. I think I just have to play this out. I guess we'll just give ourselves the option of a double block. Yes, we can't block Quaddle here. Ooh, Basri's Acolyte seems pretty reasonable. Seems like a good draw. So next turn they can draw a card. For their turn and then swing in and for 6. Well, I suppose I will just wait and hope that they trade their lower scale Quaddle for Skeleton Archer. Kind of doubt it, but Archer without flying, lol, or reach, I mean. Okay, so we drew a few too many 2-drops. Would have loved to draw like a Massacre Worm here. That would have been great. So we put more power on the board than them, so we can still get a decent block with against lower scale Quaddle, but like right now we'd probably block with Skeleton Archer double Tavern Swindler. All right, we're just we're just putting some blockers in play for the Quaddle. It's hard because eventually I'm gonna run out of creatures to block the Quaddle with, but perhaps I'll draw Legion's Judgment or Eliminate, both which work. Okay. A board stall, but our opponent has a creature that keeps growing every time they draw a card. Not the most amazing position. Garrick's Uprising. Okay, that's probably bad. Go up to an 11/11. I would really love to draw some removal. Are they going to just go for it? They can start going for it pretty soon. Okay, not yet. I mean, this might help us a little bit. This probably lets me, like, save one thing. Wall of Runes in the same deck as Garrick's Uprising. Interesting. They're still not pulling the trigger, okay. Hmm. So maybe they have, like another, Titanic Growth or something. So I'll probably just block it with, like, everything. So this is 4, 6, 8, 10, 13, 15. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's not much I can do. I have to block. Do we have any more removal? Give something Death Touch? Yeah, that's coming in. Ooh, Skeleton Archer, Alchemist's Gift? That's a good way to deal with Quaddle. Maybe we'll take out the Blood Glutton. Okay. Yeah, let's just try this. If our opponent is willing to stall out the board for a long time, we are pretty okay with that. We haven't seen that many threats from the opponent. It's mostly Lore Scale Quaddle that did all the work that game. It's kind of rough. I guess I'll keep this. Our opponent, I don't think, is on a super fast clock. Like, we're not going to be being pressured down too much. They have defenders and their Quaddle. That's pretty much it. Okay, I mean, Gormand is good if we get up to 6 mana. I think we do have 9 planes in here, right? Track down. Yep, land card, of course. Okay, great draw, of course. Amazing draw. We're gonna just Gale Swooper here. We now have a plays for the next couple turns. So I could attack with both, and if opponent blocks, use my card, but then they can get good value out of it anyway. Maybe they won't block. And if they use a Titanic growth with their Vine, then I certainly will feed a resistance to save it. Oh, they did. Yeah. Totally. A little bit glad they used a Titanic growth because they seem to use it as a combat trick to blow me out in general. So, ooh, that's another card I like. Do I want to use it here or do I want to use it on the Steed from Valorant Steed so that the Portcullis Vine can't block it? It would be nice to get on Vryn Wingmare as well, but, you know, I think our priority is not to play that this turn. Didn't even sack it. Oh, I guess our opponent just sort of bricked. Okay. Well, that was an unfortunate game 3, but we take the set. Our opponent got color screwed, I'm guessing. Move on to 1 win. Let's see round number 2. Ugin vs. Bolus. Classic. I will play first. Is this mulliganable? I think so. Yeah, this is keepable for sure. Just put back this Steed. That's an okay draw. We would like to get like a 3-drop Vryn Wingmare maybe. I'm just gonna destroy it now, because I want to keep the pressure off myself, so. Okay, maybe we're just playing Gale Sweeper on an empty board next turn. Opponent's on Abzan. Has their mana though. Alpine Watchdog. Yep. Gale Swooper in. 4 mana, 3/2 flyer. Very medium, but perhaps good here. So I could Kitesail Freebooter to get double Basri's Acolyte next turn. Yeah, I think that's good. Maybe we can get a removal spell here. Yeah, sure. Take the removal spell. Cetessan Training also would have been reasonable. Although maybe if they buff something up to 4 power, we'll have a use for our removal spell, so. Like if they put a counter on it just right here, we'll Legion's Judgment it, of course. No blocks. Go for it. Could just even Gagglemaster. Just attack with the one that we know can get through. Even Gagglemaster provides a better clock, I think. I mean, they're dead in like, if I Basri's Acolyte these two, that's 8 damage a turn. They're dead in 2 turns. Not actually, because of course they have ways to not die, but this is good too. Basri's Acolyte gets Gale Swooper out of range of like Feat of Resistance on Concordia, name white, and then just kill it. Ooh, Solemn. No blocks. Can't get in Short Sword equip, but we can just get in 2-turn clock dot plan. Oh, 9 damage even. Yeah. Yep. Make it a bit bigger. Yeah, this gives our opponent a fair amount of survivability here. Play Short Sword. I think I'd probably trade off here if our opponent wanted to. Ooh, won't get the chance anymore. Oh, maybe we still will. Yeah, sure. Okay. So, equip this here. Just swing in with our 2/5 attack creatures. Opponent says no blocks. I will say Gale Swooper. I'm not too scared of dying here, but if they have something, it's nice to be able to block. Okay, opponent packs it in for game 1. With Skeleton Archer, Genie's Gift becomes a removal spell, but they didn't have that many 1 toughness things. They didn't have a ton of removal either. Maybe I'll keep Witch's Cauldron in for now. Not sure. I think it might be right to board in Skeleton Archer or Genie's Gift, but I'm not totally sure. Let's just go again. Opponent's taking their time to sideboard. Not great. Hopefully they don't have the opponent sacrifices a creature with flying kind of effects. Have we seen Kite Sail every game? Oh no, we didn't see it 1 game. We've seen it 3 out of 4 games so far. So we're going to be on the draw, very likely. Uh, I actually don't hate this. Like, anything we draw other than lands is, like, pretty gas. We can maybe blow our opponent out a little bit with Massacre Worm later. Okay, so we have a playable 5-drop now. Okay, another 5-drop. Llanowar Visionary. Okay, that's a doable amount of pressure, you know. We're not gonna die, I don't think. And it does die to Massacre Worm. That also dies to Massacre Worm. Okay, Legion's Judgment. Oh, no. Yeah, we just gotta block some things. They probably have some sort of spell, but there's not that much we can do about it. Yeah, we just lose. Like, even Massacre Worm wouldn't have saved us there, so. Okay. So, what did we learn? Not a whole lot. This looks really similar to the last hand, so it doesn't even have Massacre Worm. Ugh. It does have a 2-drop and a removal spell, though. Yeah, like I'm supposed to be playing 17 lands with this deck. Okay. Tavern Swindler coming in with removal backup. Alright, they have their mana. We'll just get it right out of there. Another Truffle Snout, okay. Finishing Blow's a good one to grab. We are on the beatdown here, so I'm going to use my spells pretty offensively. Can flash this in, of course. Wow, it looked like there was no stop, actually. So we have enough to pump it twice? Okay. Getting our opponent down. Just keep the card in hand. Opponent drew a lot of lands, perhaps? I mean, I think opponent's still in a pretty rough spot, honestly. Opponent is thinking. It's probably the wrong block, right? Because the other way they can have their creature not die, but this way they can't. Hopefully I don't have another removal spell for 3 mana. No black. Oh my gosh. Yep. Forgot about that. Didn't remember about Animal Sanctuary. That is a cat. For sure. Can't attack with Masked Black card, of course, because they are going to have a pretty crazy lifelinker pretty soon. I used both my removal spells. Oh boy. I think I just have to let them hit me. It's kind of crazy, but there's not too much to do, really. Uh, oh, I should have played the land. Oh. I think I just lose here. Wow. Misplay into lose. Okay, there we go. Hmm. Like, I wonder if I should switch anything out in my deck. I wonder if I should play less lands or Alchemist's Gift main board or just seem to be drawing a lot of lands. Yeah, of course. Okay. Well, this is just keepable. Maybe Alchemist's Gift on the bottom? Yeah. Oh, yeah, and now this is on the bottom. No! Oh, guess I could have played this on turn 1. Silly me. It's possible that I Witch's Cauldron this at some point. Oh yeah, sure. For sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Second Tavern Swindler. Have another one? If they do, that's fine with me. Wow. Okay, so opponent's deck has a lot of removal. So far, at least. Alright. Wow. So I'm gonna have to discard 2. That's kind of brutal. Well, I certainly cannot give them that back. Wow. Oh, I find with just... Wow, I just have to discard these two cards when they cast Bad Deal next turn. That's so sad. They had They have 4 Grasp of Darkness in the top half of their deck? That's crazy. What? Okay, I guess I'm just gonna lose to their Teferi's tutelage here after them playing 5 removal spells and 2 bad deals. Okay. Alright. Actually, this could be really good against the whale, so maybe I'll keep it in. Okay. So we gotta win 2 back-to-back to get any prizes. Ugh. Okay, this is at least better. Guess I'll play Vryn Wingmare and have it get 3 mana Grasp of Darkness. Guess we'll just chill. Hmm. This gives us a Skeleton Archer target if we draw a land. We did not. We drew a Witch's Cauldron. Okay, we can blow them out with something. Masked Blackguard plus Genie's Gift? I don't know. Seems sort of medium. Just gonna let them hit me for 2. Well, they have bad deal mana though. Ugh. The entire point of this sideboard plan was to prevent them from getting up to that mana without applying a lot of pressure, but Grasp of Darkness? Sure. Perfect. So I get 1 power here? Yeah, even though they have the second Grasp? Sure. How many? I wonder how many they have in their deck, because it's probably more than 4, right? Could easily be 5. Nice, another solid Solid top deck. So I could kill the Fetidimp, or I could just like wait until they play the whale. Another possible play is just play Massacre Worm. Nice. Let's do it. So this doesn't get Grasp of Darkness, which is nice. They're gonna double Grasp of Darkness it? No way. No way. Really? How many do they have? That's incredible. I don't even know if I got unlucky or if my opponent just has like 7 Grasp of Darknesses. So they have literally 5 right now. Really good to draw a creature in the 2 draws, of course. Interesting that they did it before combat as well, because I can play a card that I get. Okay, not a Gale Swooper, but... that would have been a pretty good card here, I think. Okay, we get to Valorous Steed. Oh, opponent didn't have a removal spell. Oh, no way. Honestly, if they just have, like, some card draw, I'm, like, pretty close to being dead, though. Okay, I mean, we're gonna beat our opponent at this current rate. So Bad Deal would mill us for 4. We'd be at 6. If they block, I don't even sack it. That's fine, yeah. Opponent's dead. Next turn. Bad Deal gets us to 3 cards in library. Yep. Once again, we're just gonna trade. Bad Deal gets us to... yeah, so we lose to Bad Deal now. Our opponent has an incredible amount of removal. Okay, we won. We won this one. So I'm boarding in Rambunctious Mutt, because I didn't know that was like their plan, is just mill us out. So Rambunctious Mutt's coming in for sure. Honestly, Sanguine Indulgence seems okay here, right? Because we can get back the creatures that they've milled or the creatures that they make us discard. I mean, at this point, we do have to play another land, though, right? Let's just play a 41, because our opponent's trying to mill us anyway. This is pretty good. This is pretty playable. So we got to play Masked Blackguard first, for sure. And then maybe we can take what is hopefully their only two Grasp of Darknesses with these two cards. I guess we just go for Siege Striker, right? Oh no, we see if they block first. Because we don't want to just play Kitesail Freebooter into like double Grasp of Darkness like they have in hand right now. Maybe they don't have a second one. Do we play the booty? Well, I guess we'll see if they block first. Okay, they're gonna make us pump and then get it, yeah. Ooh, eliminate instead, okay. Once again, like, I'm kind of fine with just, like, burning them out of spells, out of their removal spells, and then going in for the Kite Sail on their last one. Or on their bad deal or something. Yeah, no blocks there. We draw Kite, yeah, we could Kite Sail plus, like, Witch's Cauldron something if we need to. Nice. What? Why can't we see this card? What? I suppose I would block here. Might just have to play Skeleton Archer next turn for tempo. Ooh, Basri's Acolyte for tempo I like even better. This lets us get in with a good amount in the air. Oh, this is scary, actually. They can nug us for 6? What is this? What is this? We haven't seen this yet from them. We haven't seen this at all. Well, they're not going to be able to pay 3 life for that much longer. Oh my goodness. Okay, yep. So here we go. They have to sack something, which hopefully will give me enough gas to keep going. So they have to, yeah, sack a Tavern Swindler. So we can just Legion's Judgment that. Okay, we got it! Oh my goodness, that was one of the most stressful best of threes I've ever played. Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we got the 2-win reward. Guess I'll open up the packs here. Nice. I'd love to play with that in Limited sometime. It'd be really fun. Grasp of Darkness. I can't believe we beat a deck that had 5 Grasp of Darknesses. Alright, I'll open up the last one as well. I saw somebody do Life Goes On plus Veto. That was pretty silly. It was like deal 8 kind of thing. Okay, we got 5 rares, 10 mythics. Cool. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. That was a little bit of a stressful run. Probably I kept a few bad hands. Probably got, land screwed a little bit as well. But we'll see you guys in the next one.